Our exploration of Phonsavan area didn't finish with just visiting Plain of Jars. Before moving towards Luang Prabang, we decided to get lost in the surrounding mountains. And we should admit that it was a great idea.
Laosian?
Yeah, Laos.
Oh, yeah. There is a Buddhist center.
Yeah, it's really good, yeah. And massive, huh? It's big. How many of you live in here? How many people?
Six.
Six?
Yeah,
Okay,
six people.
Good. You're not cold?
Yes.
A bit cold? Yeah.
Hey, they're Buddhists, it doesn't mean they don't feel cold, huh?
As you can see, our first stop was at some small Buddhist temple where we even had a chance to hang out with monks. Yeah, we need to translate this thing.
Yeah, perfect. This is amazing. Yeah, I think it's many good things, I just need to translate them.
For general knowledge, almost 65% of the country's population practice Theravada Buddhism. Christians account for only 1.7% of the population.
I'm not sure in the English.
Ah, but it's
I forget.
Okay, that's okay.
I forget.
Yeah, okay, close to Phonsavan.
Yes, you come back.
After getting some directions, we were ready to hit the road. To finish with numbers, the remaining 31.5% of the population practiced other faiths, including traditional indigenous religions. The country has remained overwhelmingly rural. 62.4% of the populations live in the villages. With just 7.2 million people in the country, it feels empty compared to neighboring countries like Vietnam or Thailand. That's probably the main reason of so many authentic, unspoiled sceneries.
You know what? On the way, magic happened again. From fog and dribbling rain, suddenly the sun appeared. While driving in these areas up north from Phonsavan, we had to do a lot of stops because we were losing things. And the sceneries were just stunning.
The overall topography of Laos is hilly and mountainous, with a thick green forest, river valleys and an increasingly steep terrain from the local landscape. A very small percentage of Laos is farmable, and the limited flat areas are found in the south and along the Mekong River border with Thailand.
Tip of the day. Usage of helmet will protect you from police checks, as it's not very common to wear them, so police will recognize tourists in you and wouldn't even stop you. English is not their strong point.
We got quite curious about these signs while we were driving down the road, so we decided to stop and go and check it.
Today we don't have any specific plan, we're just cruising around any sign on the road.
Yeah,
Our destination.
be curious.
But the weather in the morning was shitty, around 10 o'clock, 10, 11.
It's a paradise here.
Riding the scooter in this weather is
Fairy tale.
bellissimo. Let's make a quick update on our scooter and our setup right now. We have one back in the front.
As usual, drone there. On the back, our personal items.
This is our launch pad, very high tech speedometer.
That doesn't work.
So, nice. Sabaidi. Our local friends.
Because of its mountainous topography and lack of development, Laos has few reliable transportation routes. Only in October 2015, the first highway through the country was completed, connecting southern China and Thailand.
Only about 4% of the total land area is classified as arable. The forested land area has declined significantly since the 1970s as a result of commercial logging and expanded Sweden, or slash and burn farming. While the proportion of land area covered by forest has increased nowadays, the quality of the forest has continued to rapidly degrade over the past few decades.
Maybe after 40 minutes of searching, driving around, coming back and forth.
Asking locals with the Google Translator about this Buddha cave. We'll put it on Google Maps so people wouldn't struggle that much to find the cave.
If you're hiding something, People never come here. This is how it looks like. We had this morning.
When it comes to caves, Laos is king. Subterranean experiences range from squeezing through crevices to entering spacious grottos with ancient Buddha's images.
Yeah, it's a proper underground system here.
Cavers of all levels can spend hours examining bizarre rock formations and natural pools in well-mapped cave systems.
Who knows how many Buddha caves are in Laos, but we found it really impressive that people are adapting caves as a place for worship. Most of them are free and do not require a tour guide.
I'm a bit upset that Laos people were hiding this beauty from us.
Yeah, but we found it and it's just empty. No one is here. Don't forget your head torch. Quite interesting because it has a lot of ways so you can explore quite a bit. We wouldn't go purposely to watch it, maybe driving like 50 kilometers for this cave.
If it's on your way, then come and see it. And we put it on the Google Maps now.
It's only like 3 or 4 kilometers from the main road.
Many mosquitoes here, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, attack.
Yeah, long sleeve, remember.
How was the sleep in this majestic hotel?
As soon as we got there, the sheet beds looks really nice and looks clean, but when we got inside, the bathroom was really dirty. But anyway, we're ready to go to
Luang Prabang. It's 3 hours drive only if we drive non-stop, as we stop every time, so it might take us 6 hours or something. Our bike is a bit suffering from the weight and we know it. But the problem is, as soon as you open something and try to fix it, it's a chain of things, so we just, until it breaks, we go on it. And last night, half liter backup under the seat of fuel was very useful.
Yeah, we need to get fuel now as well. For some reason, last town we stayed in felt under strong Chinese influence. There were much more Chinese stores, hotels and restaurants than local ones.
It might seem strange that to drive 90 kilometers it can take up to 3 hours. But once you consider the amount of holes, turns and steepness of the road, it starts to make sense. Or maybe 110cc motorbike engine is not powerful enough for 2 of us.
You know what is time now? Shopping time.
Time for shopping, yeah. They're just collecting some money. We were negotiating so hard to buy some mandarins.
Lower price, because we thought it was like touristic price, but no.
And in reality it's same price on the market, and this market is definitely not for tourists, this is local one. Kyodai? This is... okay. Song?
Song, Nung.
One.
One of those dresses is 20,000, which is more or less €3.
Not bad, yeah.
Wow, I was expecting something more expensive, huh?
If we will find the male version of it, we will definitely get it.
Yeah, we have Vietnamese one.
When I hear the music, I can't stop dancing. And it feels like I found the soulmate there. Yeah, the guy was doing the same movement on the same wave.
I was feeling that energy.
Most of the goods on the market are coming from China, with low quality but affordable price. Traditional clothing is also popular, and we actually like the design. All local vegetables and fruits are quite cheap compared to imported goods. If you are hungry, there are at least a couple of spots to have breakfast or lunch. The highest hygiene standards, as you can see, are included. Just waiting for the served breakfast.
Yeah,
we found the best spot like in the whole region, I guess.
What is it?
It's just noodle soup, the same way I'm with the chicken, you get them with the beef.
Lokation war ein voller Erfolg.
I think the shopping was successful. We had amazing.
Look at this.
We had amazing breakfast. Very expensive, but
It's alright. We made some.
we made some donation. Okay, we were not negotiating. I think the people on the market here more chilled than they were in Hajang. Huh?
Yeah, they were quite curious because they didn't expect us there. They thought we'll come tomorrow.
Why do you think he's crying?
I think he's crying because we're leaving.
I know it's
Time to say goodbye. It's sad, but
it's harsh reality of traveling.
we will come back.
Most of the scenery you will see in the central and northern Laos will be similar to these ones. While watching this footage again, we had confirmed to ourselves that it was a really good idea to buy a motorcycle. We were complaining about the speed of the bike, but it also has a positive side, as you have time to see everything and it feels like you're almost cycling. And also local kids had time to react and say hello to you.
Bye, Dee.
Bye, Dee.
So we didn't have to bargain actually. It's kind of boring. I thought she will say like 10, I was like no, like 5, and she was like 7, but no, it didn't happen.
I think in reality the price is 3, but she's saying 5, and you just get used to the prices.
I mean, we're trying to support local communities. That's what we're doing by buying these local bananas.
I think Vietnamese like to negotiate, and here the people just say the price and more or less the right one. Hap Thai?
You know, interesting thing that people in the villages are quite chill and happy about your presence there. Basically, you can walk around and talk to them and no one would stare at you or ask you for $1. You see, here we witnessed another example of women being in charge at the household, carrying heavy stuff and doing chores, while men is just having supportive role.
The price of fuel in Laos is expensive if you take into consideration local salary. Another gentle reminder is to have spare liter of fuel under your seat, as sometimes you might need to drive a long way till the next fuel station.
Don't forget to close. So this is the fullest tank we had, huh? 1 liter backup.
Big order, you know?
Wow, the second accident today with a huge truck.
Yeah, we saw this one. We were sitting right next, just in the corner in the restaurant, and we saw how it just happened. I'm ready to volunteer to be like testimonial, but I'm not sure if we will find the same language.
It was difficult to find a language how much that cost the ride. I'm pretty sure our bike is not insured. The rule in this country is just drive slow
And be
and beep.
careful.
Yeah, beep every time
And
you
have
get them.
maybe extra $10 in your pocket just to give money to someone.